Okay, I'm live now. Everything's looking good.
Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna have to do this through my phone. I think hopefully it doesn't get too bad at any point.
That's fine.
Okay.
Probably
You can get the party on PC.
Okay.
There goes Alex's emotional support.
Wait. Penis?
Yes.
Penis?
Wait, so Connor, what was the issue with you not being able to get the app or something?
Well, I don't have the app already like on my computer, and it's just gonna take I think a really long time. Oh wait, no.
Oh, well, kickoffs. Let's say kickoffs in 9 minutes, or not 9 minutes, in 10 minutes.
Okay. I might. Okay, hold on real quick. I might be able to figure this out. Give me 1 second.
Sweet.
So because we just have. Wait, are you here? Are you here right now, Connor?
But like in the party, yes, I am.
Okay, cool. So because I just have like the absolute setup here, so what I should be able to do is 1 second.
Suspense.
Jackson, what up? Like, we're gonna be going live with this AFC Championship matchup here in a second. I'm just commentating it, but like, it's going down in a little bit. So be here. No, I'm not playing in it. I played in the divisional round. I'm in the NFC. I'm the Giants in this league. I played in the divisional round and lost to the Cardinals, and then the Cardinals lost to the Falcons. The Falcons are in the Super Bowl for the NFC, and we've got a Chargers Jaguars matchup going on for the AFC here. So yeah, I'm commentating it with 2 other guys in my online league here. So, but the game's gonna start at like 10. So, like grab a snack, You got 8 minutes. Grab a snack, grab a drink, and we're gonna come take this game. But for now, we're just chilling right now. It's regular rosters. Regular rosters. We're in season. It's the 2023 season. So what's that? Season 4? Or is that season 5? Season 5, I think. So a lot of teams are pretty mixed up for the most part because free agency. We've been through multiple rookie drafts. So you've got some rookies on each team and stuff that are Madden generated and whatnot. So there's some high level competition here. How do we pick teams? So I joined this. I'm normally in it. I have been in this league for like 3 Maddens now, but I didn't start the year in the league. But normally what they do to pick teams is they use experience in terms of like how long you've been in the league. And so like if you've been in the league for a while, you get like balls basically, and like ping pong balls, and then like we do a lottery system. And so we just like the NBA lottery, if you will. And then so your ball gets picked, you get first choice of teams, and then on down through 32. And we normally do that sometime after the draft, once we start getting some like information on the next Madden. So probably like June or July, and then normally into July or early August the teams are out, or like the new Madden's out. So then like normally we don't start the league until like a couple weeks in or something. Then we get it going.
so many X factors. Oh my goodness.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is your AFC Championship Better League 2023. Listen, I hope you're ready for an amazing battle. We got Alex on one side, been to a Super Bowl twice, 2 Super Bowl rings. We got Dan on the other side, been to a Super Bowl twice, only 1 ring, looking to get that second one. One of these guys is looking to get to their third Super Bowl. One's looking to get his 3rd ring. The other one's looking to get his 2nd ring against the Falcons. In the booth with me today, I've got Connor Rice, the humble host, and our boy Justin Thiele to Helly. Who knows how to say his last name? No one does. Guys, what do you have to say for yourselves?
Well, Cody, let me be the first to congratulate you on being the defending Super Bowl champion for about 24 more hours here. It is always great to be on your streams. I have to say, just in terms of early predictions, first off, this is an amazing game with 2 heavyweights of the Better League. 3 of the 4 Madden 20 Super Bowls are represented in this game alone. But I have to say, in these important games, in these AFC Championship games, I default to defense. And we have seen Alex's defense be absolutely impenetrable all year. No matter how explosive the offense is going against it, no one has been able to figure out Alex's defensive scheme, and for that reason, I have Alex winning this game in a close one, only by field goal. But I have Alex winning. I'm excited to hear what you all think about this.
Wow, a prediction.
All right, Justin, what's your thoughts on the game?
I'm not going to predict this because I have no right to try to think of which one of these 2 people are better, but I'm predicting a fun defensive game. And that's about it.
You know, I said this earlier, and it might be a hot take, hot take. But I said after the NFC Championship concluded and the Falcons won, I said I think it's the Jaguars by 2 touchdowns, and they move on to the Super Bowl to blow out the Falcons. And I'm going to hang with that. But ladies and gentlemen,
wow.
without further ado, we're going to get straight away to this game. The teams are ready. They're about to take the field, and we're going to hop in. I hope everyone is excited, because I know I am.
Yeah, I have to say, from an outsider's perspective, at least in my opinion, it's been a while since we've seen this amount of hype be generated around the Super Bowl. I mean, obviously we've had Ben, trash talking everyone all year. He's been 18-0. I'll be very interested to see, no matter who he ends up facing in the Super Bowl, how that ends up going. But it seems like the Better League's back. It seems like the Better League's great again, and I'm excited to be a part of it once again.
Definitely, the Better League is definitely great again. Make BL great again. We've made it great by our fearless leader, and we're ready to go. The team is taking the field right now. And the field is not taking the team, but they might. We'll see. Maybe someone gets tripped by some blades of grass. Looks
about
like
80%.
Go ahead.
About 80% Jaguars fans here in Carson, California.
Looks like the Chargers are going to be kicking off to the Jaguars. Grant's going to receive this kick, take it out of the end zone. Not a whole lot of room here, and gets stuffed up and gets just about a yard short of where he would if he just knelt that bad boy down.
Now, Cody, Dan has had perhaps the most efficient air attack in the league, even more so than Ben's has been all year. I've been looking at the stats. He has the 1st-ranked pass offense, and I know he went up against that Browns secondary last game, which is about as good as it gets in terms of pure talent. I'll be very interested to see how he does going up against this Chargers defense, which, as I mentioned before, is the best in the league.
100%. Nick Chubb gets a handoff to open the game. Looks like he gets about 5 yards. It'll be 6 after the mark. Yeah, I think the key to this game is going to be Dan mixing in, with as good as Alex is on the defensive side of the ball, Dan mixing in a heavy dosage of going under center and running the ball, as well as shotgun runs. He definitely can't get pass heavy.
Absolutely.
My prediction for this game is that whoever is going to score more will win the game.
Thank you, Booger.
I love that. That is... Oh, I love that.
The pass goes to OBJ over the middle, wide open for 13 yards. 2 plays, and these Jaguars look like they have all season long. Obviously, a long game ahead here, but the Chargers got to figure something out fast here.
Yeah, I saw Alex drop back pretty far there with his linebacker user. I think Dan's gonna be happy to just take those short and intermediate routes all game. So Alex is gonna have to figure that out if he wants to hold this Jaguars offense down.
Definitely.
A lot of hot routes here, my goodness.
Sorry there, everyone was fixing the audio. Now we're back. At least we can hear everyone getting hit now. All right, that was a 3-yard run by Chubb there. Gets the stiff arm down with that arm bar ability, but the Chargers rally to the football.
Alex has to watch out for Derek Carr getting into that Omaha X Factor, because once he gets that, he can see the coverage that Alex runs.
100%. Derek Carr in the shotgun formation, something you'll see a good portion of the game here. Looking, sees someone deep. It's OBJ. Oh my goodness! Gets jumped by the safety and swats it. Maybe the safety wasn't confident he'd be able to pick it off, so he just gets a hand up there and knocks it down. Could have been a big play by the Chargers there.
Like a sure pick to me. I mean, I get Alex wanting to play it safe here early. Obviously, first drive of the game, want to get a feel for Jacksonville's offense, but man, I mean, I'm very surprised he didn't jump that and get the pick, to be honest with you.
Looks like that was free safety Nasir Adderley. Definitely would have wanted a pick there. Derek Carr drops back, looking again. Not a lot of people open. He's going to try one deep. This might be a punt if it gets picked. Oh my goodness! The tight end! Was that a wide receiver? I don't know. It's a small white man with a touchdown.
Scotty Miller.
Scotty Miller with the touchdown.
Well, Dan is a Patriots fan IRL. He loves throwing to those small white men. I respect it.
Scotty Miller, the 75 overall, 5'9" wide receiver out of Bowling Green State University, maybe making the biggest play of his life right here. That was incredible.
If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure he was on Ocho's team when Alex beat him in the Super Bowl. Looking for some revenge, it looks like.
Looking to get back to this game and get a ring. Chargers going to open up here.
Early. We'll see how he responds.
With a little motion action, gonna fake a handoff, fake a end around, go to a pass, wide open Keenan Allen, gonna get about 15 or so. Looks like the refs are gonna mark it, and it's gonna be 17 yards. Great.
It looked like Dan got stuck on the D line right there. It'll be interesting to see if that's is an issue moving forward.
Definitely. Great response, first play by the Chargers there. We'll see how they respond this entire drive. Gonna go to Melvin Gordon. A lot of room here. This gets dangerous. Gets one juke, but the Jaguar defense is right there to gobble him up.
If Alex scores on this drive, he ties the game.
Thank you, Booger.
Once again with the insight. Keep it coming. I love this.
Going to under center here with a little I form. Came out in a run. Looks like we're going to switch the play a bit here. It's going to be a play action. He's got a wide receiver wide open in the middle. It's Keenan Allen again. Early and often, Keenan Allen having his way with his Jaguars defense and secondary.
The reads have been pretty easy for Alex. Every throw he's made has been to a wide open receiver, whether it's through generating pressure or changing up the looks in the secondary. It'll be interesting to see how Dan responds to this. Obviously, Super Bowl champion Dan, he'll be able to do so.
Melvin Gordon to the outside. A lot of room here. Can he get one juke and get to the end zone? Doesn't need to. He just outruns him to the end zone. That's 7. Well, 6, but the PAT likely goes in.
The game is going to be tied if he makes it.
The run game early. That's very important against Dan. I learned in my couple of games against him, you cannot expect to pass your way to a victory. He's too good of a user for that. But man, if Melvin going to keep running like that all game, it's gonna be trouble. We'll see.
I agree. I think a big key to success for the Chargers offense this game is going to be doing as many keeping that quarterback under center, but keeping a healthy pass game out of under center. You don't want to get too prescriptive where you're under center and you run the ball and you're shotgun, you pass the ball. If you can keep this Jaguars defense guessing with as good as Melvin Gordon is, it's going to be tough to beat right here.
I think the kick returner is drunk, Cody. He just turned around and fell down. I think he may have been hitting those LA bars a bit too early here.
Somebody might want to check on Grant. On who is that? Jakeem Grant? I think it is. Someone might want to check on Jakeem there.
I believe so, yeah.
Derek Carr drops back. A lot of time. Just dumps it off to the flat. You're going to like that all game long if the defense continues to give you that. I mean, the offensive line just gave him loads of time. Quarterback is going to hit that, 9 times out of 10 if you give it to him. And so that's basically a 5-yard run that just came from Derek Carr's hand. Once again, Derek Carr in the shotgun here, making his adjustments.
A lot of audibles.
Dan does, as very Peyton Manning-esque. Blocks the man blitz. He had 2 guys open, goes to Callaway, gets the first down. I think both of you had called pregame here that this might be a defensive battle. So far, it's looking like these defenses can't stop can't stop anything right now.
Yeah, they're making me look like fools right now, I have to say. But very good reads by both of them so far. Obviously, we'll see if it continues. This is a long game. We're only halfway through the first quarter. Anything can happen.
Derek Carr takes the snap, goes to the flat again, goes to the drag there with Antonio Callaway. I think gets about 2.
Yeah, for all we know, these just be the only 2 touchdowns that'll happen in this game.
Safe play there. Looks like the Chargers are maybe trying to take away the flat a little bit. And the question is will the Jaguars take a shot deep here? It looks like the Chargers are going to switch their defensive play. Maybe a cover 3 look here. Derek Carr gets the snap. Not a whole lot of guys open. He does find OBJ, who wisely saw the zone defense, sat down in the middle of his route. Derek Carr lowballs it so the defense can't get it, and that's a first down.
Absolutely beautiful blocking by Dan's offensive line so far. If that continues, if you allow Dan that much time to make reads, he's virtually unstoppable. So, although there, obviously amazing run defense by the Chargers.
Definitely. Nick Chubb takes the first down carry for a loss of 3 yards. I think that's where Dan needs to start mixing things up a little bit. If you go I form and immediately run the ball, it's easy to defend. You see the quarterback go under center and you know what's happening. Derek Carr takes a snap, is going to go deep into coverage, and it gets bobbled and picked. Those are tough throws. Egbule, who knows how to say that last name? I don't think anybody does. But we're going to go with Egbule.
I will say, Cody, that was one thing I noticed in his divisional game against the Browns, though, again, you so expertly commentated over, Dan will have those moments where he throws into,
Melvin Gordon, a lot of room.
Sometimes. Oh, boy.
He does a little step back juke. Can he get one more? He stays on balance for a couple more yards, takes it for a massive gain. Melvin Gordon is looking to do what he's done all Madden 20 long in Better League, and that is destroy defenses.
That's the type of heart that can only come out of Kenosha, Wisconsin. Represent.
To your point before, though, I agree, Connor. He definitely takes his shots deep, even if there is multiple defenders there. Melvin Gordon with the shotgun handoff there. Takes it for 2.
If Alex scores, he'll take the lead.
Thank you, Booger.
Welcome.
Are you in your Booger mobile today, Justin?
Yes.
Love that.
When I played, they called me the caveman. I assumed it was because I was smart and I can make campfires.
Baker takes the snap, finds the corner.
That's impeccable.
That was a hot dot right there, ladies and gentlemen. And the receiver wisely stays in bounds. Toe drag swag, gets hit, hangs onto the ball. And we have a Chargers defense that are knocking on the door of the end zone here. Chargers back under center.
Ooh, I would audible out of this if I were Alex. All right.
Melvin Gordon tries his best to take on the entire Jaguars defense, breaks one tackle, and then the rest of the 10 defenders are there to stop him.
I think that was Alex feeling himself a little bit there. He saw the Jaguars loading the box, but he's seen Melvin Gordon break it loose twice already this game. Has unwavering confidence in his superstar running back.
Definitely. Sometimes you just got to feed the man, so we'll see how that works out as the game continues here. Chargers going to come out in a single back here. Drops back. Baker Mayfield looking, scanning, sees Keenan Allen, and he comes up with a miraculous catch. These wide receivers are making some highlight plays right now, ladies and gentlemen. It is now Chargers lead in the AFC Championship. We'll wait and see what the kick is here. Kick is up, and it's good, and it is now 14-7. These wide receivers came to play.
Alex, much like all cycle, just getting all the animations so far.
We're seeing nothing but heart all over the field right now on both teams. Shout out to Adrian Pitts, the man with the most heart in Better League history.
Facts. Absolute facts.
I mean, you heard me earlier during my predictions. I really was not expecting such an explosive offensive game so far. Obviously, as I've been saying, a long game. We'll see what defensive adjustments these two are making. But so far, both offenses having little trouble moving the ball down the field right now, with the exception, of course, of Dan's one interception.
Definitely. Hand off to Nick Chubb. Looks like he got a stiff arm or a truck stick or something there, and he's going to take that for 7. I'm trying to look at the line here. I want to say the over-under was like 53 on this game, and we're in the first quarter, and we're at 21.
Wow. I definitely
hammering that under. That's why you don't gamble, kids.
Nick Chubb takes the handoff. The D tackle, number 99. Let me give you let me see who that is. It looks like Jerry Tillery gets through there to stop what looks like could potentially be a very dangerous, massive run by Nick Chubb there.
A rare Sean sighting watching the stream.
Derek Carr going to come under center here. Wisely drops back. I think this is a great play call. Hits Antonio Callaway on the little dig route there.
Really nice timing there. Got him right as he broke inside. That was, again, Dan showing that he's a veteran play caller and passer.
Yeah, I love the play call there. He goes under center twice, runs it, gets a 3rd and short, and then passes the ball, keeping the defense really guessing. Goes back to shotgun, as the Jaguars love to do. Derek Carr making his adjustments, calming the crowd down.
Telling all 1,000 Chargers fans to shut up.
Derek Carr takes the snap, drops back. Not a lot of people open again. He's going to go to Beckham. Beckham can't get his hands down on it. Tough catch, but when you got a player like OBJ right there, you really hope he's going to bring those ones down.
If he would have caught that, it would have been a first down.
Thanks a lot, Booger. Derek Carr going to go back to shotgun. Gets the ball, scanning. He's got his in there to OBJ. Uses a little bit of that evasive jukebox ability there. Is able to grab the first down. Big 2nd and 10 play right there. Gets him on the Chargers side of the 50 here.
One kind of interesting thing I've noticed from Alex defensively, this has gone on, is really almost every play he's either been rushing only 3 or doing a full-on man blitz. So I'll be very interested to see in those situations where he's obviously has to do a blitz, if maybe we get a little slip screen action, like one of those quick-hitting routes that maybe Dan can break big.
Definitely. Nick Chubb going to get this handoff. Can't get a stiff arm down. We know that's Chubb's go-to ball carrier move. Picks up 3, and it'll be 2nd and 7 from the Chargers' 40-yard line.
I think Dan might rely on that a little too much, because usually you don't stiff arm when the guy's coming straight at you from the front. You'd rather try to truck that guy, especially with Chubb's strength.
That's a great point.
I'm sorry, I'll go back to being Booger.
No, Booger sometimes says smart things. Nick Chubb, handoff to Chubb there. Gets one stiff arm, but unfortunately, the Chargers were there, ready to rally to the football. That is to me, that is the mantra of a playoff football team, is rallying to the football, and the Chargers are doing that against Nick Chubb. Goes deep to the right side here to Callaway, picks up a first down. So far, the Jaguars moving the ball very efficiently. They, that one mistake by Derek Carr really biting them in the butt here to get them down here early, but plenty of game left, and we'll see how they respond. Derek Carr takes the ball. He's got the post wide open, but there for the sack, Jatavis Brown. Big play by the Chargers defense and Jatavis Brown, because that might have been a touchdown, ladies and gentlemen.
First time we've seen a blitz get through all game. The Giants offensive line has done a very good job so far picking those blitzes up. Not there, also he lost to 12.
Yeah, it looked like maybe he wasn't expecting. It looked like maybe he wasn't expecting a blitz, or the O-line and blocking protection just kind of broke down, because I know Chubb was back there. He's going to hand this off to Chubb. Not a lot of room. He's able to find a little bit here, and looks like he picked up 4. Chubb 8 for 20 on the game, which knowing a Dan team is not going to hinder him, but it's going to be tough to stop Dan if Nick Chubb is up in the 50 to 100 yard rushing stats near the end of this game.
despite the fact that it only went for a gain of 4, I like the run call there. I also like the run call here by Dan. It's going to make Alex think later on in obvious passing situations. It's going to make Alex think a little bit about what defense he wants to come at him.
Yeah, I think smart play call there by the Jaguars. They realize it's a 3rd and long situation. They already kind of shot themselves in the foot a little bit, throwing a risky throw that got them down 14-7. So they kind of count their losses, see if Nick Chubb can create and do something, pick up a huge first down. He can't, but they get in better field position to get an easier field goal, and the field goal's good. And now it's 14-10. We'll see what the Chargers do on the opposite side here.
And we will. So far, Alex has been largely undeterred by this Jacksonville defense. Obviously, we'll see if this continues moving forward. I'm sure Dan is going to want to change up his strategy here a little bit because so far, again, Alex has been pretty comfortable back here.
Definitely.
This is a controversial opinion, but I think the Chargers want to score on this drive.
Melvin Gordon with the handoff. Loses a yard. If I am the Chargers, I think I want to start mixing in some shotgun runs here because just about every time he's gone single back, he does pass it sometimes, but first down, if he's under center, you're probably seeing a run by Gordon. The Jaguars seem ready. Baker takes a snap, a little fake screen. Somehow gets the ball off. Looked like it could have been a fumble.
Ooh, tuck rule.
Josh Allen gets there. That's tough right there. That is...
that's a controversial call. I know it looked like a fumble to me, but we'll keep it moving.
That's tough. Definitely looked like it was a fumble. It didn't look like that arm was moving forward. Looked like he got hit and then the ball came out. Baker Mayfield going to make some adjustments here. Looking, not a ton of people over. A risky throw, and that's Micah Hyde with the pick. Micah Hyde, I believe, was acquired in free agency this year, making a big play for this Jaguars defense. Veteran player, a lot of teams passed on Micah Hyde. They said he kind of lost this step, but the Jaguars felt like they had something in him. They felt like he could still make a good contribution, and look where we are, AFC Championship, making a massive play. Nick Chubb's going to get the handoff. A lot of room here. This is dangerous. Wisely protects the ball. I like that out of Chubb. Saw 2 defenders there. Didn't want to fumble. Chubb's had a bit of a fumbling issue in the playoffs, really. Had a fumbling issue in the Jaguars Super Bowl run, and then had a big fumbling issue against the New York Football Giants that I think are just the better league favorite, really.
100% by far the best team in the league.
Obviously.
Derek Carr takes the snap, looking probably to go deep to the post. No, goes to OBJ wisely. And OBJ gets a little glitchy out here and just absolutely runs the defense out of their shoes. And all of a sudden, just like that, ladies and gentlemen, in under a minute, the Jaguars are back on top, 17-14.
Separates the better legal lead right there. Very few users in this league have the stick skills that Dan just displayed.
Definitely, I think OBJ with had the help of, I believe he might have, by the looks of it, I would assume he might have human joystick because that looked quite glitchy, if you will. If he doesn't have joystick, then Dan just literally got sticky. It's going to be an RPO. Ultimately, Baker's going to hand this off to Gordon. Gets a very odd juke there. Looked like the players just vibrated off of each other, but ultimately it'll be a 2-yard gain.
Listen, that's playoff football right there. Now I sound like Booger.
Alex only needs a field goal to tie it.
I know we're giving you a lot to work with here, Cody.
Baker Mayfield takes the snap. Going to be another RPO to Melvin Gordon. Gets the juke, but it looked like 50 there. Sorry, let me give you a 50 looks like Telvin Smith. So Telvin Smith with the tackle was not faked out. Maybe he's got that unfakeable ability. Maybe he's got secure tackler. Ultimately was able to figure out Melvin Gordon's favorite move, which is the juke.
Melvin Gordon very boomer bust so far. He's had two runs go for 30 plus, but other than that, he's been stopping the line of scrimmage more often than not.
Definitely Baker Mayfield with the ball. Looks like he's going to try deep here. Micah Hyde with another big play in one-on-one coverage. The Jaguars are loving this money. Money well spent here. Spent on Micah Hyde. Booger, did you fall asleep?
Huh? What's going on?
Someone get Booger's medication. My goodness.
Burgermobile start rocking. I just couldn't
Boys
handle
are
it.
back. The boys are back. The boys are back, and they're looking for trouble.
Looks like we had someone. Looked like a spectator just got into the booth somehow.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to
Looks
review
like
our
Connor had to
security
give him a
policies here.
swift kick.
Handoff to Nick Chubb, goes nowhere. Stopped for, looked like a 1-yard loss, but looked like he got the ref spotted it and ultimately got back to the line of scrimmage there.
A huge drive here to potentially bring this to a 2-possession game heading into halftime. This would be a very big momentum swing for Dan if he's able to score even a field goal here, really.
100%. Looks like a Jaguar's going to snap this right. My goodness, the D tackle goes in untouched. Somebody missed their block there. Looked like maybe the right guard. It's a lot of NFL experts, a lot of analysts, a lot of quarterbacks, just anyone that's played football will tell you if you can see the face of your O lineman, that's not good, and you're probably about to get hit.
I'm guessing he doubled somebody, but then something screwed up with the blocking.
Wow, looks like we're on the big screen, on someone in Jackson Stanik's home right now. You love to hear it. Throw to OBJ. Lockdown coverage there by this Chargers secondary. This Chargers secondary has been a force that you see them run a lot of man defense, and they do not get burnt easily, and they showed it there. 4th and 19.
I would not be punting this to Alex. I've seen him get sticky too many times.
Yeah,
JK, never mind.
no, you're good. Punting on. Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. Punting on 4th and 19, and then decides to not kick it out of bounds. Very risky, but ultimately does not bite the Jaguars in the butt. Z4L by Smino for a little halftime vibing. Sean Goldring says the issue is the halftime lasts 0.5 seconds in Madden. There's no break. Baker Mayfield drops back. Not a lot of people open here. Might have to kill this play. Panics a little bit, but somehow finds room. Gets some space and takes it for a 5-yard rush. Wisely slides down so he doesn't get hit, and the Chargers take a timeout. They're going to collect themselves. I'm sure Baker's a little gassed after that. He navigated the pocket, ran around a little bit, then took it for 5 yards. He's probably winded.
Yeah, good pocket presence by Baker there, I have to say. It looked like multiple pass rushers broke through, but he was able to, evade the in the hole right where he needed to, and pick up a gain of 5.
Definitely. Baker takes the snap here. Once again, not a lot of people open. Finds Melvin Gordon here as he had kind of a high-low read there with the wide receiver and Gordon. He's going to go no huddle here. I kind of like the call here with 3rd and inches. Try to keep the defense off balance. I would go with the run, but looks like maybe with all these adjustments that the Chargers are going to go for the pass. They are. Baker takes the shotgun snap.
Cody would know a lot about a couple inches.
And then, is that Maurice Little? I believe that was Maurice Little just getting in the backfield almost instantaneously. A 3-man rush versus 5. Baker's going to have to give a talking to his offensive line, or his O-line there, because that is frustrating. 3rd and inches, they can't hold, and Chargers are going to punt.
If I was Alex, I think we might have went for that. You're around.
Yeah, I was just about to
lose.
say, Bigger, I did not like the punt call there. You got to trust Melvin Gordon to pick up really a quarter of a yard, it looked like.
Third and inches, you go no huddle. They are in a 3-down lineman set. He doesn't go for a run, and then it's an incomplete pass, so you're not losing any time. So you can, decide on what play you want to do, but ultimately decides to play wise, I guess, in their head instead of risky.
The greats will punish you for that kind of bad management. We'll see if Dan is one of the greats right here.
Definitely. In big games like these, you see a lot of, championship-winning teams taking aggressive shots when they need it. You see the Mike Tomlins, the Andy Reids, not afraid to take their shot when they need to give their team the advantage. Yeah, I did. I did lose. Well, no, I didn't lose in the NFC Championship. I lost in the NFC Divisional. Nick Chubb with a massive stiff arm. Almost finds space. Can't get out of bounds, but the Jaguars have 3 timeouts. And so they'll be okay with that run, of course. But yeah, I didn't lose in the NFC Championship. I lost in the NFC Divisional, unfortunately. But I mean, I won the Super Bowl last year with the Giants. Derek Carr taking the shotgun snap here. Finds Antonio Callaway. for a short gain, that's not going to be super helpful when you've got probably about 30 yards really to even think about taking a field goal, and now you have one timeout. I think I'd like to see something a little bit deeper or towards the end or towards the sideline there. So
30 yards, there's no 66-yard line.
Do either of you know what the wind situation is in this game?
I don't think it's terrible.
I think it was like 6-2 a corner.
Okay.
It's not great, but it's not terrible. Derek Carr scrambling, knocking. Oh no, that's a fumble. Can Nick Chubb scoop it? My goodness, under 2 minutes, you cannot advance the ball on a fumble. So that's what you saw right there, ladies and gentlemen. Nick Chubb went for the scoop, but they call it dead. And yeah, they're gonna let the clock run. If I was the Chargers on a 3rd and 23, obviously the Jaguars are gonna most likely run the ball after a play like that, but I don't know. I think I'd be okay with calling a timeout and see if something, you can make something else happen. But looks like, okay, the Jaguars are going to call their own timeout here with 5 seconds left.
Oh, maybe go for some PI.
I have many questions about this strategy, but we'll see.
Looks like they're going to
be looking for a PI,
or maybe they're just going to hand it off to Chubb and see if he can get loose here. Ultimately, doesn't get much. Gets one stiff arm. Thought about stepping out of bounds. Saw there was 1 second. Probably could have get there. Turned upfield into a heap of defenders. And it's 17-14 at half. Guys, what are your thoughts here as this next kickoff happens?
Okay, halftime showing over. Let's go.
What's your thoughts as this kickoff's happening?
Quick thoughts, Cody. So Dan's user, I've seen him pretty much exclusively take away the in route. We've seen Alex call a lot of 10-yard or so in routes with this tight end, and Dan's pretty consistently trying to take that away. So if I were Alex here in the passing game, I would call sort of multi-level route combinations, maybe one drag, one in route, etc. in a post route, and force Dan to make decisions with his user. Because so far, I have to say, especially in the second quarter, it's been pretty easy for Dan to take away Alex's preferred route combinations.
Melvin Gordon gonna open this with a 4-yard loss. That is not how you want to open out a half. Justin, what's your thoughts on the first half of football here?
Well, at halftime, I tried sneaking into the Chargers locker room, but Coach, completely forgot his name, Gordon Sinclair, he saw me through a cheese curd out in the hallway. I chased after it. He closed the door on me and locked it.
Tough. Hate to hear it, Booger. Once again, Melvin Gordon gonna get the handoff. Picks up 2 yards, I think. No, not even 2. Gets 1 after the spot. And
yeah, we're starting to see that Jags D-line assert their dominance here a little bit. 2 straight block sheds on these runs.
Yeah, two big sacks. I guess one of them didn't end up being a sack, but we had the D-line is definitely starting to get in here. Baker Mayfield's going to come out empty here on a 3rd and 13. He's going to want to watch this corner on the edge. It looks like the Jags are going to send some pressure. Looks like he's IDing him, but I don't know if the tackle's going to be able to get out there, and the guard's already got a D tackle right over him. Nope, the DB comes immediately in. Baker Mayfield somehow gets the ball off. Once again, the Jaguars kind of getting hosed right now with what looks like fumbles. That's 2 times now that Baker, looked like he fumbled, but the refs ultimately said it was incomplete, and they didn't challenge. Oh no!
Oh wow!
Is that a 10-yard or is that a first down? That's it. Yep, that's a roughing the kicker, and that'll be a first down. The Chargers ultimately accept it. That is tough. Somebody got through, and
Houston.
And it looked like Dan clicked on. I don't know if he was trying to pull back. A lot of times, sometimes the AI clicks on and you can't really do much. That's tough. I know that happened to me against the Rams in the wild card. Again sacked, and the ball goes backwards.
What?
The ball goes backwards, and they call it. I mean, at some point, these refs are gonna have to call a fumble on Baker Mayfield.
That the refs are paid off. We're gonna have to do a thorough investigation. And Alex is the commissioner. SMH.
Yeah. 2nd and 10, going to be a handoff from Melvin Gordon. Not a lot of room. This Jaguars defense said, listen, we're going to make you pass the ball on us, and that's just what it's going to be. And so far, the Chargers have not responded to that.
A commentator is getting called out for a 1v1 in a head-to-head.
I love it. Twitch chat just never ceases to amaze, right? I'm not even playing. I'm getting called out to in a 1v1. Deep! Is that...
Oh,
He's got him.
Touchdown! Chargers! My goodness! 3rd and 9. Looked like the Chargers were just doing nothing. Baker Mayfield just loads up and just rips one deep to Williams for the touchdown. Mike Williams has been literally quiet all game long and comes up with a massive play. These wide receivers, we've said it once already in this game. Actually, we've said it twice. We'll say it a third time. These wide receivers came to play.
Can't wait to say the
Baker
fourth
Mayfield,
time
that
coming down
looked
the
like a Brett
stretch.
Favre type of throw, and I know Justin knows what I'm talking about with those.
That was, I mean,
Baker's big
that
time
looked like a
compared to Brett Favre.
60-yard bomb there.
In this world, Baker's living up to those comparisons.
Jaguars looking to respond. 1st and 10 goes to Nick Chubb. Going to pick up a hefty 6 or 7 yards there. Good run on 1st down.
This is where it'll be interesting to see how Dan's mental fortitude comes into play, because, again, what looked like a surefire fumble just 2 plays before that big touchdown, we can question whether this is a deserved touchdown by the Chargers, but regardless, it's a touchdown, and we'll have to see how Dan responds to it.
Definitely. Derek Carr making a healthy amount of changes here. Going to take the shotgun snap. Has the drag wide open. Doesn't see him. Must have been looking deep. Bosa gets in. That's tough. He had a wide receiver running wide open right in front of him, and he must have just been staring at the deep ball.
Yeah,
something that you'll see
for sure. He had 10 yards of open space in front of him.
Yeah, something you'll see that Derek Carr and the Jaguars offense do a lot. They love to throw the ball deep, and they'll often will look past that flat. They were hitting the short stuff early, but so far not working out for him. Nobody open. He's got right over the middle. He never sees him. Finally, he sees him. Antonio Callaway, who literally has been about the entire offensive or the offense so far for the Jaguars, at least in the passing game.
Anybody want to check on 24?
No, yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how the Jaguars respond. A bad penalty on a punt, 2 sacks that look like it should have been a fumble that were called incomplete. Can they rally back and not get frustrated here? Nick Chubb going to take the handoff. A lot of room. This is where it gets dangerous. Can't get the stiff arm down. Gets a 1st down, though. Ultimately going to be a really good run on the halfback draw there.
Made the mistake of trying to go for his stiff arm. Oh, no, no, it's a different hand.
I'm very impressed with Dan. He's improved so much as a runner since the Madden 18 days. Like, I remember he would just call his 10 inside zones and pretty much run into the offensive line and call it a day. But, I mean, he's getting sticky out here with Nick Chubb, I have to say.
Definitely. Derek Carr going to make his Peyton Manning's worth of adjustments per usual.
Still haven't seen Omaha activated.
Definitely hard to get into that Omaha ability. Derek Carr takes the shotgun snap. Got somebody wide open over the middle. Doesn't see him. Gonna try to the flat now. OBJ illegal touching there. It looked like.
Yeah.
Low awareness play by. Ultimately, it's not gonna hurt him too bad. It's accept it for a 2nd and 10 or decline it for a 2nd and 10. So.
Do you
take
know
your
exactly
pick.
how to get into Omaha?
I think it's 5 straight completions of at least. It's either of at least 5 or 10 yards. So it's, I mean, it's not impossible, but when you think about, just 5 completions in any capacity in a row is pretty tough. So, and then add that it's got to be at least 5 yards. Nick Chubb in the zone, runs into his O lineman, stops his momentum a little bit. Couldn't find the hole quite. The D line did a good job kind of closing the gap there. Picks up a healthy 5 that's going to help make this a 3rd and manageable here. Looks like the Chargers are going to come out in their coach, one of their coach's favorite. Might be a mid blitz look here, but it's going to be.
That's right. You do that with the tight end and a running back both in. Might just be a fake out here.
Nick Chubb with a good block. He finds Antonio Callaway once again, who's been this entire offense, and he's going to outrun the DB and take this in for 7, ladies and gentlemen. 24. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, that's where offensive line and run blocking comes into play. Alex sent a very creative blitz there, but Nick Chubb did a perfect job of picking up the blitz, and we saw the touchdown there. This game's getting really interesting, I have to say.
Yeah.
Very competitive so far.
Yeah, definitely, they opened up with 21 points and looked like it was going to be an offensive slugfest, if you will. But looks like both teams have kind of settled into themselves a little bit, settled into their game plan. Their defense has settled down a little bit. It's a big game, so easy to kind of get erratic, and now they're settled in. Looks like it's gonna be a play action. Good call. Oh no, a risky throw, but it looked like it was the D tackle. Looked like Dan might have got stuck there on the D tackle, and so
that happened in the Browns game as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that was Benjamin Morrison in drop back in coverage. I don't know if he was in a spy or what happened there, but D tackle's not often going to catch that pass, so it looked like Baker Mayfield felt confident chucking it at him. Baker Mayfield takes the snap, finds two receivers wide open. James Jr.
He gets the block.
Can't get the block as Hunter Henry was just a bit behind him. The DBs were close. Big play though there by the Chargers.
Yes, sir. Beautiful read, dogs.
Another play action here. Looks like he's looking deep. Got Hunter Henry, who is a centerpiece of this offense quite often, but has been very quiet in this game so far. But picks up a big first down, and this Chargers offense is moving.
Yeah, he pretty much forced Dan's user to choose there between the deep post and then the route they ended up going to. Dan chose wisely, because if he hadn't done that, it would have been a short touchdown. But regardless, a big play there by Alex. And
Jaguars sending heat. Melvin Gordon tries to get room, runs towards the sideline, but ultimately loses some yards.
I'm surprised we haven't seen Melvin Gordon be more of a presence since the first quarter. You know, he had such an explosive first couple drives, but really since then, nothing doing on the ground for Alex.
Yeah.
It helped out Alex's pass game, though. Just freed up a little bit of space with them having to prepare for Melvin every play.
Chargers drop back in a pass, go to Hunter Henry, only pick up 2 there.
Blake Jarwin, actually.
Oh, was that Jarwin? All right. Thank you, Booger.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Booger.
3rd and 8. You got to be careful if you're Baker Mayfield. 3 points ties this game up. You don't want to make him a very wrong mistake. And oh my goodness, the man that almost had a pick earlier, Morrison, gets through and is going to make this a little bit more of a difficult field goal on the right hash with 6-mile-an-hour wind coming left to right. We'll wait on the snap. There's the snap.
Mayfield's next of kin. He got rocked.
Kick is up. Kick is good. Yeah, definitely. I would imagine we might see Baker over there on the sideline getting checked out by the training staff just to see if he's okay. Might be something to look at too if maybe the the concussion expert goes over and takes a look at him.
I'm next.
Listen, I think the Chargers medical team is the rub some dirt on it variety, so we'll see him back out there.
Definitely.
For sure.
Benjamin Morrison, though, big on that drive. Almost comes up with a pick. The Chargers respond, get something going a little bit, but comes up with another big sack then to ultimately make the Chargers kick a field goal and tie this ball game up. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not having fun, then I don't know what you're doing or what you're watching, because we got a tie ball game getting near to the 4th quarter. Nick Chubb with the run. Looked like maybe if he just took that ball to the outside, he might have housed that.
Yeah, you took my words from me exactly. I thought that was a sure touchdown, but chose to cut inside, and Alex given a lifeline.
Seeing the replay in the back half of that play there, it looked like he had Callaway or someone. I don't know. He had one of his receivers there. Looked like accidentally kind of blocked the runner to the inside. Looked like he was hoping he would block him towards the sideline, and so that's what happened there in that play.
Okay.
Derek Carr takes the snap. Little zig to Chark. Haven't seen Chark all game. Uh-oh, this is risky. Oh. It's a linebacker versus Chark. Can he get to the end zone? No, a big tackle by who is that? 32 is Nasir Adderley again. I mean, it looked like Chark might have stumbled his way to the end zone even though he got hit, but a big play by Adderley who had the pick earlier in the game. Nick Chubb, gonna be tough to stop here. Running towards the end zone. Can he outrun the defense? No, he can't. Tries to get a stiff arm down. Gets 2 yards. A little bit closer to the end zone.
No more Melvin Ingram to strip him at the end.
Yeah, this is shades of Giants v. Jaguars in the Super Bowl, where Nick Chubb looked as if he was going to just enforce his will within the 10-yard line, and the man, the myth, the legend, Nick Swardson ripped that bad boy from his soul with a massive hit stick.
I was referencing Buccaneers and Chargers, but I'll take it.
Well. Nick Chubb going to take it again. Got the blocking. Powers his way in with that strength that he has. Just runs directly. Jatavis Brown gets in, runs into the fullback, and Nick Chubb said, let me go get a piece of that and take you into the end zone with me. He didn't need the blocking.
You know I love them power backs.
(31-24) at the start of this fourth quarter here. Chargers going to take the kickoff. It's James Jr. Oh my goodness. No. He's gone. No. He's off. It's gone. And that's a touchdown. Ladies, the 20, the 10, the 10, 5, and it's all tied up. Oh,
Ricky
my
James
goodness.
Jr.
Ricky. Is it Richie or Ricky? I think it might be Richie.
Richie.
Unbelievable kick return. It looked like its own team tried to sabotage him there, but it didn't even matter. Touchdown Chargers, and we have a tie football game here.
Richie James Jr. with Josh Cribbs-like vision on the kick return, sees the blocks, hits the holes. His blocker got all spun around, tried to screw him, but he got around him and took it to the house. What an exciting game this is, ladies and gentlemen. 31-31.
Desmond Howard-like return there.
Generate gamblers out there, the over is officially hit, so congratulations.
I lost some money. Ooh. We like that.
Nick Chubb takes it for a healthy 5 yards. You'll take 5 yards on first down run every time.
Nick Chubb's bringing the entertainment with all these hits he's laying on the linebackers.
Derek Carr takes a shotgun snap, looking around. He's got a defender in his face. Gets it to Chubb. Can't get to the first down line. Looks like he's going to be a yard short, maybe less than that. Look like it'll be a yard. When you called me out for the scum kicking, I do remember, Chase. Derek Carr going to drop back. Oh, no. Looks for the low pass. Maybe the timing was off a little bit there with Antonio Callaway and Derek Carr. And the Jaguars are going to looks like they're going to go for it. As we talked about before, big games, you need big plays. And
I don't know about this.
If you're sitting down, I want you to stand up right now.
Nick Chubb, wide open, a stiff arm away from housing this. In the zone, can't get the stiff arm down. 22 for 121. Listen, what did I say earlier, gentlemen? I said if Dan gets into the 50s or even 100 yards rushing, he's going to be tough to stop. So far, the defense has been a little bit difficult for the Jaguars, but his offense is clicking on both sides.
Alex coming out of nickel on 4th and 1. You have to wonder if he wants that one back.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Bosa fell down. A risky throw. DJ Chark put his big boy pants on today and just grabs it and brings it in after getting slapped.
Coming in clutch, much like in the Super Bowl. Super Bowl that they won against the Cardinals.
Derek Carr in an empty set here. Nick Chubb has been in the zone for what seems to be a quarter and a half. Goes to OBJ. Gets the juke. Oh, my goodness. It looked like Jatavis Brown there. Jatavis Brown looked like he almost was going to fall on his defender. Was able to stay on his feet and probably save a touchdown there. As we saw OBJ earlier just absolutely destroy some defenders. Chargers pinched their line. I would not be... If I were the Jaguars, I'd run this. They do. A lot of room. Going to be interesting to see where this is spotted.
Sucked into a lineman.
3rd and inches. Yeah, interesting move by the Chargers there. They pinched their line, or it looked like they were kind of shifted also, and was an easy running lane for Chubb. 3rd and inches, big play here. It's going to be a toss to Corey Grant, also acquired, I believe, this season, with a big run as Chubb was
he got it.
gassed. Picks up the first down by a couple yards.
I'm not sure Dan was expecting Corey Grant on that play until he eventually shoveled the ball off to him.
Derek Carr drops back. Bosa, no, I don't think that's Bosa. Is that
Nope.
Jabal Sheard.
Well, Sheard.
Just
Alex
absolutely
just breeding all these superstar DNs.
Yeah, Jabal Sheard just absolutely taking the left tackle to work.
Veteran.
Did we lose Connor?
Oh no, I'm still
Okay.
here. I'm in disbelief right now.
You're good.
Intensely serious. Yeah, no, I'm still here.
We just made sure you didn't step out for a potty break. Derek Carr drops back, throws a risky throw, but it's OBJ. The DBs can't get there. I mean, there's threading the needle, folks, and then there's that throw. Derek Carr just left it all out there on that throw. That was incredible.
Damn,
Both these quarterbacks have been on their game.
Here. This is incredible.
I mean,
Baker throwing like Favre.
that looked like it should have been a pick, and Derek Carr just drops the hottest dot ever. Can Richie James get loose
Are we
again?
gonna see another?
Ooh,
For a second there.
It was close. It looked like
I know you
the
saw that hole.
middle of the field
this
was open. Luckily, the special teams, somebody shed a block and said, we can't let this happen again.
At this point, if you're going to kick it to the fullback, I don't like scum kicks, but this is where you have to scum kick them.
RPO, gonna hand it off to Gordon. The centerpiece of this defense, the captain, young player, but they really like what they've got in Whitaker there. Comes up with the tackle to hold Gordon to 4.
Who Dan users watch the wheel route here. This might break.
Motions Melvin Gordon now. Risky throw. Keenan Allen can't come down with it. Had people over top, underneath. That was a risky one. Keenan Allen went up and took his shot there, but couldn't
Absolute
catch it.
massive third down here. With how Dan's looked on offense the second half, I would be very wary of giving him the ball back right now.
I agree, yeah. Looks like he's sending pressure, or if not, just disguising pressure.
Right now, he's down by 7. If
Looks
he
like
gets the
5 are
touchdown,
coming.
He gets 6.
Sees Mike Williams. I believe Mike Williams has touched this ball twice and caught it twice. Looks like the Chargers are going to go a little up-tempo here, as they like the defensive front they saw. Has the drag, finally hits it. Telvin Smith not going to catch up. Oh, he does! Somehow hit the shoelaces.
Definitely a shoestring tackle right there. But once again, smart setting up those routes by Alex. Once again, making Dan's user choose between 2 routes there, and smart look at the other one.
Definitely.
Yes.
Looks like
That's one thing you can kind of pick on with Dan, because Dan isn't recognized as one of the better linebacker users in the league.
Baker drops back.
Pick on that. Ooh.
Hey, good timing there, I have to say, because if that were a half second later, this game would be over.
I mean, if it was a tenth of a second later, I think it might have been picked. That was good timing by Baker. Risky. Whitaker, I think it was, couldn't come up with it, but close. Baker might take off here. No, stops for some reason. And
why would he stop?
Had 3 defenders there. Is lucky not to fumble the ball.
Maurice Little on tackle.
Looked like maybe at least could have got a couple yards and slid. Instead, he just stops and gets shellacked by Maurice Little.
Probably hoping that Dan's user would pursue Mayfield there, but Dan's too smart for that. Very smartly stuck with the route.
Pulls off. RPO goes to Hunter Henry. Hunter Henry is not going to juke out many people, and the DB brings him down for a 1-yard gain.
Now Alex is down by 7. If he scores a touchdown, that's 6 points. If he gets the extra point, that's 7.
Thank you, Booger.
Absolutely love that, Booger. This is why we pay you millions of dollars.
Baker Mayfield in the shotgun, the 2-minute warning. Maybe I think the Chargers would have liked to get that off. But ladies and gentlemen, 2 minutes left. 38-31, Chargers knocking on the door. We're getting in territory where I think it's 7 or bust.
This is a rare Connor Rice Justin broadcast where it's a close game.
That's a good point. I hadn't even thought of that. We've pretty much only announced blowouts together, but man,
this has been a thriller.
Tight.
Baker Mayfield.
One of the better playoff games I can remember watching.
Baker Mayfield making just a ton of adjustments here.
2 absolute heavy.
Takes the snap.
I'll be very interested.
Throws it into coverage.
Oh, lucky.
I think it was Mike Williams in the zone, so maybe he felt confident that wasn't going to be a pick because Williams was in the zone there. 4th and 10. Looks like he's gonna go for it. I think this is the right call. You're on the 29-yard line. A field goal.
Does you no good.
A field goal does you no good. Who knows? Who knows if you'll get this kind of field position again? Try to tie this game up now, since you have 3 timeouts in your pocket.
Not sure if I love the pressing here, but
Finds Mike Williams.
He's got him.
Got him for a massive first
Stays in
down.
bounds, too.
Ladies and gents, this is getting exciting. Nay, it's been exciting.
An ESPN instant classic right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is, if you were doubting the excellence of these two users, put those doubts to rest.
Melvin Gordon with the juke.
Incredible game.
Unfortunately, he swarms them. It looks like, I don't know if it was just, I think the Chargers used just about all but 5 of the seconds of the play clock there. I don't love that. I know you don't want to give the ball back into Dan's hands, but you also are not winning this game, or nor is it tied.
With 3 timeouts, I don't hate it. But
Wide open Melvin Gordon, and he's going to score. No one saw him. He was left alone. Looks like they sent a little 3-4 outside linebacker blitz. The DBs were playing off coverage.
They're starting a campfire.
Oh my goodness! The Chargers are lining up. If I was the Jaguars, I'd call timeout. If I were the Jaguars, I'd call timeout.
I want you to stand up. Biggest play of the season right here.
Baker's calling his hot routes. Gonna fake hike, snap the ball. Look towards the slant, he's got him! Oh my goodness! I mean, the cojones it takes being down and to go for 2 right there. This is incredible, ladies and gentlemen.
Those are some bear-sized cojones.
Alex just put his balls on the table, ladies and gentlemen. And now, Dan just got punched in the mouth. He's going to have to respond.
He said,
Still 3
Dan,
timeouts, 40 seconds.
these.
3 timeouts, 40 seconds.
Here is getting field goal range.
All you need is a field goal.
Some Brady magic.
3 timeouts, 40 seconds. All you need is a field goal. Dan, by far and away, has been the most efficient passer since he's joined the league. You got to think this can be like, this game's far from over.
Oh, very far from over.
Like
Maybe if there's one user in the league who can make this type of comeback, it's Dan. So I'm not counting this out yet.
Dan with that pause there. Hopefully check on his door.
Derek Carr comes out. Gonna hand it off to Nick Chubb. I don't hate the play. Gonna try to get the sideline, but can't. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I mean, you get 9 yards there, but obviously you have to burn a timeout. But he's definitely gonna have to start.
I do hate not running out of bounds.
Yeah, I definitely would have just took a couple yards less and just went straight to the sideline.
Looks like Alex going to stick to this cover 2-man press.
Derek Carr drops back. A lot of time. He's got Chark. Needs to run out of bounds. Did he?
Man.
He did.
I believe so. He did.
No.
He did.
Wow.
Yeah, he did. Wow. He tried to turn it upfield a little bit, and that's the Chargers. Looks like the Chargers are complaining on the sideline that they ruled him out of bounds, and I think they've got a good gripe there.
Listen, the Chargers have gotten enough breaks this game. I don't need to hear any complaints.
Nick Chubb, another run. I love the play call. He
might be in field goal range now.
Borderline. But 5 more yards, I'd say. And then
definitely borderline.
You could have it for sure.
I do like the play call. I guess the only problem with it is now you're 2nd and 5, and if you run the ball, you basically just have to kick the field goal. So I think we're going to see a pass here. Not a whole lot of time on the clock here. You can't spike on third down. Pointless.
And this is where people say home field advantage doesn't matter in Madden, but Dan can get iced here, which obviously makes field goal harder, so we'll see how that impacts things.
Yeah, ice kicks are always scary. Send some pressure. Derek Carr sees it. He sees a wide open Callaway, gets out of bounds, I believe. And the Jaguars are in. What did we say when the Jaguars were getting this ball? We said 40 seconds, 3 timeouts. You better not be counting my man Dan Raynone out. And you're seeing why right here.
Just don't do anything stupid here. Set up for the game-winning field goal.
Nothing stupid. I'd say run this ball. See if Chubb. I'd say run it. See if Chubb can get loose. But looks like Derek Carr's doing hot routes. Like he's gonna pass the ball. He's
passing.
He's passing, and I think we'll see a field goal here probably. I think we'll see the Jaguars take this clock down.
I think if you're Alex, call it. Alex should have called the timeout there. He's got 3 to spare.
I agree. Make Dan run another play.
Call timeout. Yeah, make Dan run another play, possibly fumble.
Lucky in the Slack that says I wouldn't bet against Dan with 3 timeouts. Wise man there, as we'll see. But everyone, depending on who you're rooting for in this game, if you're rooting for the Chargers, hold on to your panties because listen, ice kicks are never guaranteed, so if you're rooting for the Jaguars, hold on to your panties and something else, I don't know, because this is going to be a nail biter.
All right, Cody, I'm holding on to your panties.
Thank you.
And taking a real lifetime route there. Let's go.
Chargers will take maybe it's just a pause to get his mental state right.
This is what
For
dreams
the
are made
Super
of.
Bowl.
Lambeau waits for the snap.
To potentially, or to make it to the Super Bowl. Building up suspense.
My goodness.
Making us wait.
The holder just keeps looking down, back up. Holder's just as nervous as anyone.
Dan,
Come on, Dan.
sick F word. Changes the
Might he
kick
be
angle.
he might be trying to take a delay of game to get
No, the snap is up.
maybe?
The
Oh,
kick is
here we
up,
go.
and the kick is good.
It's good.
The Jaguars are making it to
No
their
doubt.
3rd Super Bowl.
Instant classic.
I mean, neither team can feel neither team should let me rephrase. The Chargers cannot be hanging their head. I mean, that was a heavyweight belt. That was insane. Unlike any championship game we've seen yet, any divisional or any conference championship game we've seen of this cycle. I mean, that was an instant classic. I mean, it's never easy to lose a game, but like many have said, like we said in here, like people have said in the chat, 3 timeouts, 40 seconds. A lot of people are gonna put those odds on Dan because he is a proficient passer.
One of the highest quality playoff games I can remember watching for sure. And I have to say, Cody and Justin, I would not have announced it alongside anyone else. It's great to be in the booth here with you. And man, the Super Bowl is going to be absolutely electric. I have to say, Dan versus Ben. I'm looking forward to that.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Let's. I'm gonna click over my logo here. I'm gonna see if we'll see if the two gentlemen here are. I know they had talked about post game maybe getting some thoughts in here from both coaches. So we'll see if
Some post game thoughts.
we'll see if they still want to. I'll maybe shoot some invites out here. See if we can get some post game thoughts from the coach. What's Alex? Is it Almighty Ditka 86?
89.
Yeah.
Did someone just invite me to a party? No, wait, that's not possible.
I heard it. Oh, I think it
Oh,
was,
it was my invite to Alex. It was my invite to Alex. Ladies and gentlemen, that was nutty. That was nutty.
At this point, I would have been kind of mad if we started the Super Bowl now.
I mean,
Having way too much intensity. Couldn't take another one.
I mean, that's an all-time classic. That's an all-time BL classic, and I think it might be maybe the best BL game we've seen. Coach, do you have any words for us? Looks like we got Coach in here. We'll wait for him to get to the mic and podium here.
Coach, Tony's not on.
Hello?
Let's see. Looks like we got both coaches at the podium here. Maybe Alex, are you here?
Yeah.
Let's get some thoughts for you, Alex. What'd you think of the squad today? I know tough loss, and it's never easy. But what'd you think of the squad?
I was hoping
Dan,
we'd
do
run
you need
game
an
going
inhaler?
early.
I might. I do have asthma,
Jesus.
and it's like.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna mute you real quick, Dan.
Hey.
All right, what were you saying, Alex?
I was hoping the run game would have stayed consistent the whole game, but those edge defenders were just too much for me, and we couldn't cover all game, which was very frustrating.
Definitely, yeah. It was definitely a heavyweight battle. It was a fight. It was a classic. I mean, you know,
I will say,
go ahead, yeah.
All in all, great game. But that first touchdown was such bullshit. I was in perfect position to get animation. It's so dumb.
Good
Yeah.
game, Alex.
To be fair,
Good game, man.
to be fair, Keenan Allen had him a nice animation too later in the game.
Dan, you're still muted by Cody, I think.
Oh, hello?
Wait, hold on 1 second. But yeah, Alex, I mean, all I gotta say is, you know, it's never easy losing in a game, one game before the Super Bowl. But that Chargers team can hold their heads high because, I mean, the 2-point conversion, just a gutsy call to convert, was just a classic.
And then we couldn't guard a simple post route with 2 man under. Doesn't. Dumb.
Tough. Dan, thoughts from the Jaguars side over here?
First of all, it was an incredible game. Very good game, Alex. I haven't said that to you publicly yet, but very good game. It was a great game. You played great. You go into this game expecting for it to be defense, nothing but defense, like 20-17. And it just turned to something completely different. Like, we had scoring all over the place. People were getting open. People were breaking tackles. You had that kick return. That was crazy. So it was a phenomenal game. I think you played a great offensive game. Melvin Gordon was very hard to tackle. Yeah, and very proud of my guys. We pulled through, and just thank God for my guys. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
As a tear rolls down Dan's cheek.
Fucking Antonio Callaway beat the shit out of my slot corner the whole game.
Yeah, Antonio. That's we had talked about that.
beast.
We had talked about that. Antonio Callaway was the passing offense for a majority of the game. I mean, there was a couple guys making some big plays, but Callaway was having his way in the middle of the field.
Oh yeah,
Felt
he
like
showed
he
up
wasn't
to
getting any
play.
pressure either. Games had all day.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I kind of felt the same way with you, Alex. Your line protected well. I don't know if you were setting your protections like IDing and doubling, but you did a good job with that.
That one play came out and empty. How did you? Like, I slid left, ID'd the mic, I had a wide open touchdown the second the ball snapped, and I get sacked the second the ball snaps.
You'll have to ask Cody.
It's just the way that defense. It's just the way that defense lines up. You have to bring it. That's why I never go empty, because the way that defense, or the way that is why I tell people not to go empty on me also, is because the way that defense lines up, you have that edge rusher lines up so far on the outside. If you put a DB on outside of him too, the guard and the tackle can't get out there in time.
And did you know that the camera would stop shaking on the field goal after a certain amount of time?
I'm sorry?
Did you know because you waited down to like 10 seconds and the camera
I did it
stopped
right
shaking?
away. I actually did the meter right away. I was holding it
held
down.
it. Gotcha.
I didn't want to see it until the very end. I was very nervous.
I can tell. Who do you guys think? Who would you guys call your MVPs of your teams for this game?
Antonio Callaway. He was getting open on all those man coverages. Whether it was a little post, a drag, an out, especially the outs, he was ridiculous. And in the final drive, it was all DJ Chark. What I did, so I run that corner out of the corner route out of the tight Y whatever, the tight corner, and Odell was getting bagged all game on man coverage, so I put DJ Chark there because he has post flag elite. So
I figured, yep.
He was able to make that play, so that was a big play.
I just don't have the corners that I used to. I have Desmond King, that's like 80 overall, 75 overall.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's a great game. It's a great game, gentlemen. And yeah, I mean, tough, never easy to lose the game before the Super Bowl, but definitely hold your head high. Team came out, performed well, and we'll be seeing a Jaguars.
Wow. All right, fuck you guys.
A Jaguars Falcons Super Bowl. Yeah, thanks for the thriller, guys. That's gonna be it for the stream. It's your boy, Cody Youngson. Justin, thanks for commentating. I know.
No problem, Coach.
I know Connor is not here anymore, but once again, the GOAT, Connor, thanks for jumping in. And that's all she wrote. And we'll see you guys next time for hopefully the Super Bowl, assuming everyone's free.
Yep.
All right, see you boys.
I hope you guys are here. And I hope all the viewers are here. Big game.